Hi, and welcome to the CROCTINO REDCap XNet upload tutorial. This tutorial will show you how to upload images through the REDCap XNet system and fill in the corresponding patient data for our study. You can find the CROCTINO REDCap login site at https://redcap.utah.dcc.org/redcap. Using the username and password you have received from our study team, you can log in and will be taken to the REDCap homepage. Here you can read and watch a tutorial video on the features REDCap has for data analysis and record keeping. We will focus specifically on the CROCTINO study design in this tutorial, thus we will move on to the My Projects tab. At this point, you will see a project called CROCTINO listed as a link. Click on this link and enter the data upload portion of REDCap. Here, you must click on the link in the left navigation menu called Add or Edit Records. There are two arms available, one for NMOSD patients and one for healthy controls. We will first look at creating an example upload for an NMOSD patient. As it is a new data upload, choose Arm 1, NMOSD patient, and fill in the anonymized CROCTINO PIM-RENO subject ID. This will consist of a 3-letter center ID for your center, an underscore, and a 4-digit number. Please create subject IDs in ascending consecutive order. It does not matter if the next data you upload is from a healthy control, that subject ID would still be BER_0002 in this case. Press Enter to enter the event grid page. From here, our event grid page shows the forms available for subject data. We will come back to this, but first we will take a look at how to upload images. Since we are currently in a patient record, we can click on the link in the left navigation menu named Upload OCT Session. This opens a tab in your browser linking you to the XNet image repository system. Please verify your password, which is the exact same as your REDCap one. This allows you access to upload images for this particular subject from your center. If you have more than one image for that visit, click Add Scan to browse for multiple images to upload. Once you have selected the correct images for from your directories, click Upload Experiment to upload them. An Upload Complete message will indicate when your images have been successfully uploaded. At this point, you may close this window or tab and return to the REDCap patient record event grid page. This page shows the required forms for information input from baseline visit and follow-up visits for patients with longitudinal data. The personal details form collects information about patient demographic, which is only required to be filled in once during the baseline visit. And meanwhile, the general details form contains patient data that may change from visit to visit, like weight and comorbidity information. The clinical data form contains questions about a patient's clinical symptoms, serological data, diagnostic values, and treatment information. As the name suggests, this form focuses on the visual assessments data collected from NMOSD patients, mainly involving visual acuity. Finally, the OCT image data form provides our study team with information on whether your center has corresponding MRI data for our parallel study on MRI from NMOSD patients called PAMRINO. Let's take a look at the personal details form. Here you are requested to verify the CROCTINO PAMRINO ID for the data upload, followed by information on sex, birth year, birth month, as well as ethnicity or race of the patient. There's optional information you can fill in, which would be beneficial to our database, demographic, and epidemiologic analyses. Once all required information has been filled in, please choose Unverified as the form status in the drop-down menu. This will indicate to our reading center that the ECRF is ready for reading and verification by our study team. To save the record, simply click Save Record. To save the form and continue working on the same form, click Save and Continue. To save the form and continue to the next ECRF, click Save and go to the next form. As you may have noticed, there are questions which are mandatory to answer in each ECRF. If you do not answer these questions and try to save the record, a pop-up window will open to inform you that these fields need to be filled in. If you are planning on returning to this form to fill in the required information, please do not choose Unverified. Rather, please choose Incomplete in the drop-down menu under Form Status. You may save the record and return to the event grid page. The color coding allows for easy identification by our reading center whether or not the ECRF is incomplete or ready for verification. Now we will briefly take a look at the healthy control arm of the data collection, or Arm 2. After creating our CROCTINO PAMRINO ID for the subject, you can again proceed to upload OCT session and upload images to the XNet repository, as shown previously. The difference we can see in this event grid page, however, is that the clinical data and clinical data update from the follow-up ECRFs are missing. This is due to the fact that we are not collecting serological data on healthy controls, and it is assumed that these subjects did not present optic neuritis or have experienced NMOSD-related attacks. All other ECRFs are the same as those in Arm 1 and can be filled out and saved in the same manner as previously described. Finally, when you have finished filling out all the information for each patient or control, you may review or edit them by clicking on the Enter a New or Existing CROCTINO Pamarino Subject ID, Arm 1 or Arm 2, then selecting an existing ID from the drop-down menu. This will bring you back to the event grid page for an overview of the ECRF saved and associated with that subject ID. This concludes the CROCTINO REDCap XNet tutorial. For more information on our study team and our projects, please visit us at http://neurodial.de/nmosd